Successful Indie Author, episode 8, 5-minute focus. Today we'll go a little lighter on the topic. Yesterday was pretty deep and pretty heavy. Forced you to do some self-reflection in order to make sure you keep moving forward on a path of your choosing. So today we're going to talk something simple. How do you write? How do you write? You get the words in. Simple enough, but there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can do it on your phone. You can narrate to your phone. You can type on your phone if you're the two thumb fast enough. You can type directly into your computer. You can use a pad like an iPad and type that way on the screen. You can handwrite. There are some people who still handwrite their whole book. It gives them that tactile feedback on the story, which is why I have to type. I can't narrate, which is a second way to do it. You narrate. You just dictate using Dragon or some of the other narration tools out there. I know Word itself, the latest version of Word now has a narration interface. I'm not sure how good it is because I just don't think that way. I mean, you see how much I say and stutter and stumble while I'm talking here. And so that doesn't work for me because I don't think that way. I actually read while I write and try to shape it in my mind. So one of the importance is your keyboard, because if you're going to type, you need to make sure that your hands are positioned in a way that you're not going to mess up your wrists. And yes, type and you're clicky-clacking down. It may seem easy, but if you do it for years and years and you type fast, you hammer hard, you could make yourself injure yourself. Yes, typing. I know as a Marine, it just seems really bizarre. Somebody say I got injured typing, but you can, and you can badly, where then you have a problem holding things or stuff like that. And also, I have a laptop, a little portable computer that I take around. It's a Surface Pro 4, an excellent computer, but I still use a remote keyboard because, first, it's a little more ergonomically designed, and second, I eat and drink and sleep at my keyboard. So if I spill anything, I don't fry my computer, because that would be really, really bad. So I always use a USB keyboard and mouse. And even when I'm on planes, I don't use that touch screen because that's a little more cumbersome. I use the mouse because that's the most efficient way for me to use to get my stuff organized on my computer. What about a neural interlink? Elon Musk, he just demonstrated you can plug wires into your brain. Don't count on it. Imagine your thoughts appearing on paper. Who can think that clearly through a scene? You'd be like, oh man, I'm hungry. Okay, yeah. Oh, how about some more coffee? Oh, this stuff is crap. Oh yeah. And he stood and drew his weapon. And oh man, look at that. The sun's up already. Yeah. I can imagine what I get from my neural interlink. So yeah, we're going to discount that at present. The most important thing you can do is you get the words. This is what you're really going for. Get the words. You can't edit a blank page. Now, a page that takes you 2 or 3 times as long to edit as it does to write, you need to relook at your process. And this is sometimes I know Ernest Hemingway said, your first draft is shit. It doesn't need to be. It really does not need to be, and that you can practice and make it better. And so until your first draft is not offensive to your eyes, is not so damaging to your psyche that it takes you forever to edit that one page that took you 2 minutes to write. No, take 3 minutes to write it and then only take a minute to edit it. The goal, you want your editing time to be far less than your actual writing time. So get the words in smartly. And that's using my phone. I tried typing stuff on my phone, and I couldn't get there because I made so many mistakes with my thumbs that I lost my train of thought, that it was really disjointed. It was just a random collection of sentences, and that didn't work for me. Just like trying to narrate, that didn't work for me because there were so many miscues that it took me out of the flow. So this is why I type it in. I can get on a great hour, a perfect hour, I can get about 2,000 words. So a perfect hour. I try to get 500 to 1,000 words in an hour, but I do a lot of other things besides write. 15 minutes is a great amount of time to focus and jam and get those words. Get your mind set, jam the words. How do you write? However you need to. Understand what works for you and make it work for you. Don't dawdle or jump on the latest trend just because says, hey, the super cool Bluetooth keyboard that's only this big, it works great. And you're trying to do it and your fingers are like meat hooks like mine. And you're like, hey, this isn't working for me. Don't do it. Do what works. And that's the bottom line for today. Get the words, how you write, know what works for you and make it work for you. Sometimes you do have to practice too. I've always typed fast, but some narrators work great. They narrate great. They've got the right mindset and they make it happen. Do what works for you and get those words because you can't edit a blank page. All right, that's it. 5 minutes for today. Thank you. You guys have a great day. It's Wednesday. I won't be back until next week. I'm traveling, so I think the next one will be on Thursday next week. Thank you all and have a great holiday.